Welcome to the 2020 presidential debate. I'm your moderator, Jimmy Dean. Our first question is for Mr. Biden. Why should the American people vote for you, Mr. Biden?
Well, you should elect me as the president of the United States.
Okay, I'm sorry, Joe, but are you gonna take off that mask?
Well, I actually care about COVID.
But I know about COVID more than anybody here, trust me. The doctor said that my body was unlike any other body they'd ever seen. I did not just have Donald Trump DNA, I had America's DNA.
Okay, fine. Mask is coming off. You happy? Happy, Donald? The great American people, they're in pain. I was in charge of this country for eight great years, and
No, you're a liar, Joe. No, you didn't. You're a liar.
Would you just shut up, man? I was in charge of this country for 8 great years, and me and President Obama, we did some great things, and Thank you for the mute. Me and the president did some great things, and this man has done nothing but throw us further into chaos. This is what we need. This is what the great American people need right now, is a president who cares for them.
President Trump, how will you help this country in a worldwide pandemic?
And for 8 years, this man did... Oh, we're on a new question? Sorry, I wasn't listening. You need to speak up a little louder.
The question was, President Trump, how will you help this country in a worldwide pandemic?
Well, everybody needs a Trump body because I do about 3,000 squats a day. I drink my orange juice, check my temperature. I do all the guidelines to make sure I don't have COVID. Like, let me just show you. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that's 3,003. I've gone over my limit today, but you get the gist. COVID-19 is not the biggest priority in this country right now. The biggest priority in this country is making sure this man does not become our future president. Trust me, you want 4 more years of Don. You want it.
Vice President Biden, how will you help this country in a worldwide pandemic?
Yes. I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question?
I said, Mr. Biden, how will you help this country in a worldwide pandemic?
Well, I think COVID-19 is a bad thing for the American people. Donald Trump does not care about Corona. He hates. I hate Corona more than anyone. My son. We're not talking about my son. Oh, well. That's my answer.
I'm sorry, Joe, but if nobody is gonna say it, then I'm gonna say it. Your son is a loony batoonie. He's a silly goose, I'll tell you. If you haven't heard about any of his deals with Ukraine or anything, you should look it up. Trust me, I look up all my information on Twitter. I know it all.
Vice President Biden, what is your official stance on fracking?
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm fracking sick of it. Fracking has been plaguing this nation for a long time, I believe. Our great ancestors, they wrote the Constitution, and they said, fourscore and you know the words. And fracking, fracking is bad. It's bad.
President Trump, what are your opinions on fracking?
Joe, I don't even think you know what's going on right now. Forget about fracking. We're going to talk about what you just said because it's a little more important right now. 407 years ago isn't even in the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence. It's in the Bill of Rights. Trust me, I know. Look it up. So my issue with fracking is Mr. Joe Biden has said in the past few weeks that he will ban fracking, and then he said he wouldn't. Make up your mind, Joe. Stop lying to the American people. We've already had 8 years plus more of your nonsense. You've been in the Senate longer than Betty White has been alive. You need to just cut it out. You need to go home, go to a retirement party because you're losing it up here.
Well, that ends the debate part of this evening. Now on to the main event, the original rap battle.
2020 candidate, my name is Joe. I got hair white as snow. They are scared of me in Congress, 'cause I'm gonna come in and show them who's dominant.
They call me Big John, number 45. If you step near me, I'll eat you alive. I blow up all the haters like a leaf blower. Joe Biden can't compete cause his brain is slower.
That was it for your 2020 presidential debate. Jimmy Dean signing off.